Naperville North football is back at home to kick off the 2023 season. The Huskies welcome Homewood Flossmoor for Week 1 for the second consecutive year in a matchup between a pair of playoff teams from a season ago. It's just the start of a daunting non-conference schedule for Naperville North as junior quarterback Jacob Bell takes the reins as the starting signal caller for the first time. Opening drive for the Vikings as quarterback Trent Roseborough drops a quick pass to Arthur McKnight, who streaks across the field and finds open field down the sideline, working his way down inside the Husky 15-yard line. A few plays later, Brandon Brigham takes the direct snap and powers into the end zone for the first touchdown of the night as Homewood Flossmoor looked strong to start. Into the second quarter, Naperville North facing 4th and 5 from the Viking 24. Jacob Bell rolls right and hits Carson Marler on the sidelines for a first down to keep the drive alive. Not long after, it's Jacob Bell keeping the ball himself and reaching over the goal line for the touchdown to tie the game at 7. Vikings with the ball late in the half. Rosenborough looks for some room to his left, but Lawson Greer wraps him up for the sack in the backfield. Later in the drive, Vikings inside Naperville North territory, but sophomore Gabriel Hill puts an end to the drive with a sack after coming untouched off the edge. The game remains tied 7-7 at the break. The first drive of the second half sees the Huskies facing 3rd and short. Jacob Bell keeps it himself and breaks several tackles to pick up the first down and more to get the offense moving. After a daunting penalty on the Vikings puts North just outside the red zone, Bell finds All-State selection Luke Williams on the slant, who takes it in for a 25-yard touchdown. 14-7 as the Huskies take their first lead. After Kai Williams recovers a Homewood Flossmoor fumble, Cole Arl takes advantage for the blue and orange. The running back springs around the left edge and outruns the defense and arm tackles along the way to a 31-yard touchdown. Naperville North seizing the momentum with a 21-7 lead. The next play on offense for the Vikings sees a pass deflect off the hands of Carson Brownfield and into the arms of Zach Molly, who cuts back upfield and returns the ball inside the 20. That leads to another Jacob Bell touchdown run to make it 28-7. Near the end of the third quarter, Vikings facing 4th and 1, so the team goes for the QB sneak up the middle, but the Husky defense does not budge. The chains come out to confirm that Naperville North will get the ball back thanks to the turnover on downs. Into the fourth quarter now, Bell hands off to Lonzo Duckworth, who cuts and takes the ball inside to the 2-yard line on the 20-yard gain. On 4th and goal, Bell uses the ball fake and takes the keeper into the end zone for his 4th touchdown on the night. The Vikings get 2 late touchdowns from RJ McDonald, but it is too little too late. Naperville North with an impressive 35-21 win over Homewood Flossmoor. Defending state champion Loyola Academy awaits for the Huskies next Friday.
I'm really proud of the way our offense battled the adversity. We went into the locker room after the first half and just decided that we weren't going to, be okay with scoring 7 points. So we went out on a second gear, put up 35, so it all fell into place.
I don't know about secondary, but more about the D-line. It was more about the pulling guards. Watch out for the guards. They know they wanted to pull a lot. So for us, it was really, since they weren't getting anything mostly, we were afraid of the pulling guards, so we switched to Batman. We switched to our front to get our pulling guards, to stop the pulling guards.
Definitely. We've got a lot of depth. I think that's one of our strongest features as a team. We've got about 3 or 4 running backs that we can substitute and keep giving reps to. We've got a ton of receivers. Our O-line actually has a competition this year, which we've been missing in the past. And then the quarterback behind me, he's a great player. So we've got a lot of depth all over the board.
Just go for the legs. I mean, me personally, I think I got one of them where I just went low and just wrapped around him. The gator roll, I think that's personally what works a lot low. If you go high, you're just going to run through and keep going and get extra yards. But I think the most important part is the lower part of legs, because you can't go nowhere without the legs.
Yup. I mean, we definitely needed some confidence going into these first 3 games. I've been hearing a lot of doubters talking about how our first 3 games were really tough. And I know we can handle them and win some of those games. So it was just really good to see the confidence spread out through the whole team and just knock some of the rust off.